When is a Roadrunner a GTX? Well, let's keep in mind those two things were very separate up until 1972. Of course, the GTX arrived in '67 as Plymouth's first muscle car with an identity and an image. The Roadrunner followed in 1968, and of course, lots of those cars were built, very popular. But by 1971, the insurance industry and a shrinking economy really started to hammer the GTX. So for 1972, the Roadrunner became the GTX, but only when you ordered the 440 engine. This is an original paint example. This is one of 672 cars built with the 440. This one also has the air grabber hood and a 4-speed. Original paint, squandered here in the yard. We gotta take a closer look. Muscle car hoods came in many shapes and sizes in the 60s and 70s, but nobody but Chrysler came up with this thing, the air grabber. What it basically is, it's a hinged door that opens up on the top of the hood. A vacuum motor actuates it, and you can sit at a traffic light next to a Ram Air 4 GTO or maybe an LS6 Chevelle. Pop this baby open, and it's time to party. Let's take a closer look underneath. Now under the hood, there's a large plastic structure right here, which when the hood closes, would seal around the air cleaner of the 440 engine, so that when the door is open, the air grabber, cool outside air is available to the engine. Now keep in mind, cool air is dense air, and it allows it to make more horsepower. Here's the vacuum motor right here, and when it's functioning, it pulls back on this rod, and the air grabber door goes up and down. Very, very cool. Now, how do we know this car was originally born with the air grabber? Well, it's so original, I don't doubt it, but we can double check it by going here to the fender tag and looking for code number N96. There it is on this original paint beauty. It's pretty well loaded. We see the power brakes, power steering, and again, this was born a 440 4-speed, but where's that engine? I think I know. In the junkyard, you never know what you're going to find. And it's not uncommon to find engines and transmissions in the trunk, but is this 440 and that 4-speed original to this car? We can tell by looking at this machine pad here on the block, and on the 4-speed, a similar machine pad. I looked at them and we see the full VIN. So this is a numbers matching 72 440 4-speed Roadrunner GTX here in the junkyard. Now it's really rusty, but it's totally savable. It's too rare to let go. Of the 670 odd 440 cars in 72, maybe 200 were 4-speed cars like this one. So this car has to be saved. Let's look inside. Something tells me this car was built for street racing. There's no frills inside, no bucket seats, no air conditioning, no console. Instead, we have the basic black bench seat, all vinyl. But again, the 4-speed transmission, the air grabber hood, the 440 engine. This thing was meant for speed, no messing around. Now I do see that it has the optional AM radio, and also somebody did splurge $37 on the upgraded tough wheel steering wheel, present and accounted for. Even has the air grabber switch under the dash. Very, very complete car, ready for restoration. Are we done? No way. There's a lot more Roadrunners coming right up. Beep, beep.